The leadership of Ohanaeze worldwide on Friday said the planned visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Ebonyi State would be instrumental to the release of detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. So when Buhari went to Imo State, didn't we have a Nnamdi Kanu? Was Nnamdi Kanu not in detention? So what happened? If really you are going by that, if you are telling us that Buhari going to Ebonyi State, we propel Nnamdi Kanu to be out of that place. Is that what you're saying? When he was or he went to Imo State, was Nnamdi Kanu not in detention? Well, Ohanaeze made the remarks in response to warnings by IPOB that Buhari was not welcomed in any southeast state until its leader was released from the custody of the Department of State Services. Ohanaeze, the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Group, in a statement by its Secretary General Mazi Okechukwu Isuguzoro, urged youth from the southeast zone to stop any action that would truncate the visit of Buhari to Ebonyi State. The group stated that those opposing the planned visit of President Muhammadu Buhari to Ebonyi were incapable and incompetent of carrying out such rogue operations, adding that such would lead to their own extinction and disastrous cessation of existence and relevance. The statement reads in part, any attempt to obstruct, thwart, or hinder the planned President Muhammadu Buhari's visit to Ebonyi State will have disastrous consequences on the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu and destroy the efforts of Igbo leaders led by Pa Mbazulike Amechi and religious leadership in Igbo land, as there are no forces and opposition to hinder the right of the sitting president of a country from visiting any section of the country under its territory and jurisdiction. And those opposing the planned visit of President Buhari are incapable and incompetent of carrying out this rogue operation, and if they fail, it will lead to their own extinction and disastrous cessation of existence and relevance. Ipob shouldn't give credence to the antagonism and friction of northern groups like Arewa Consultative Forum, Northern Elders Forum Coalition of Northern Groups, and Arewa Youth that the president shouldn't release Nnamdi Kanu, because this imbecility and absurdity will make President Buhari to decline in actions that will lead to the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Ndigbo will welcome President Buhari to Ebonyi State in line with Igbo traditional culture and norms of welcoming esteemed visitors. This is another window of opportunity for the ongoing pervasive engagements with President Buhari by Ndigbo to grant amnesty and presidential pardons to all Ipob and other Biafran agitators, including Nnamdi Kanu and others who are languishing in numerous detention facilities across the country. The group also tasked the Southeast governors to do everything possible to ensure that the release of Nnamdi Kanu was secured as soon as possible. Southeast governors led by Governor Umahi will secure the release of Kanu and others in Abakaliki. We have implicit confidence that the Southeast political leadership and Igbo leadership led by Ohanaeze will seal the deal and facilitate the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It is predestined that Abakaliki is a venue where Ndigbo will secure the release of all detained freedom fighters, including Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB should, without further delay, resign and withdraw the earlier decisions to obstruct the planned presidential visit to Ebonyi State and disown the earlier provocative statements, or unless that they want Nnamdi Kanu to remain in detention till the end of the year 2023, when another president will succeed Buhari. IPOB should apologize to Mbazulike Amechi and Southeast governors for ignorantly hampering and thwarting their diplomatic and tactful efforts to secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu, as diplomatic ways remain the best approach to ensure that President Buhari will keep his previous promise to look for a political solution to the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob should end all hostilities and resort to prayers and traditional ordinances until presidential pardon and amnesty is given to all Biafrans agitators, the statement added. Hmm. Let them go to court. This is a issue of they want to beg one person, and that is why they it gets into their head. How can Buhari release Nnamdi Kanu? Because of the way the politics has been played. They will tell you that the judiciary is independent, which is not true. Because if really judiciary is independent, people just put their hands and be looking. It is as a result of judiciary not being independent that the executive all the time we have to interfere. That is why people are always calling on the president in case anything happens, which is not supposed to be. Literally, they will tell you, oh, just like he himself said, that he does not interfere. Oh, everybody have to do this. And it's a lie. In reality, that is not exactly what it is. They are there deceiving themselves. That is it. So everybody just have to be careful. Whether Buhari when there he goes there or they don't, it makes no difference. But they should just continue to, hammer on that on that, or on how to release Nnamdi Kanu. Not a I think their own is just to sit down, so nobody's going to disrupt it. If I heard them correctly, the IPOB didn't say they are going to block or they are going to deprive him from coming, but they will not welcome him. Just like the Ohanaeze said, that just the way you always welcome your esteemed visitors. But they say no, we are not going to welcome him. They will sit at home. The only problem is if they want to go on the streets and be, rioting. That is where the problem is. Because in as much they said they want to sit at home, they don't want to have anything to do with him or anybody in the town. That is it. Oh my goodness. Everything has to be done properly. Who is Ohanaeze? Who is Buhari? Is Buhari a member of Ohanaeze? Pave which way? He should release him first before coming. Ohanaeze in there. Mkpuru Miri. Ohanaeze, see how you people are disgracing yourselves. I'm ashamed of you people. Stop being deluded. That when it comes, it will propel his release. Which kind of Ohanaeze group be this? All these dreamers. Now today Buhari they visit una since Kanu dey custody. Can you see the way they are behaving? Please, he should be set free before the visit, if possible, so he can be among those that will welcome the president. So please,